So we're starting on Todd's airlift today. Well, we started on it yesterday, but just didn't really film anything because we were just kind of doing the preliminary, kind of make the false bottom and everything. But that's what we did. Made that straight out of wood, so it can support the tank and the pump and everything like that. I think we spent like, what, 40 bucks on this? Yeah, it's like 25 bucks for the wood and $10 for the carpet, something like that. But yeah, now we're just gonna dry mount everything and just kind of figure out where we want to route all the hoses and all that good jazz. And probably tomorrow we will start actually tackling the job itself. We went ahead and got a hole drilled for all our wires and everything. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be mounting the manifold right here in front of the tank, and we're going to have our compressor on the side right here, and we got a little grommet put in right there, and then we're going to get a bigger grommet to clean up this hole. And then, you know, there's obviously wood chips and everything everywhere, but still looking pretty good. All the videos that we looked at said to mount the manifold above the tank, and none of them did that, so we're not going to do it. Basically, we're going to have our drain hose running down through here and then through a grommet in the wheel well, and we're going to be running a lot of our lines through those factory grommets just so that we don't have to drill any other holes. And it should be fine. The compressor is going to be inside the car, so it shouldn't pick up too much moisture. You know, we're really not worried about it. Just gonna send it.
Send it.
All right, so we got our grommets in place. Looking pretty clean. I mean, honestly, dude, it's really not that bad for like what we did. You know, Shit. All right, it's the next day. Bright and early. Gonna be getting all this installed. So our plan of attack is to start with the rear. We're gonna get this wheel off. This is the one that has a cross-threaded nut. So I don't know. More than likely gonna be able to get it out. I was looking at it yesterday, and the threads don't look too bad. Gonna be getting this wheel off, knocking out this side, and the rest of the stuff we are actually already have a plan for. So yeah, as we do it, we'll show you guys what it looks like. Right now, Todd is taking measurements of the airlift suspension. We just took out the old aftermarket suspension that he had on there, and we're just going to match him to where the lengths are the same. That way it makes adjusting it a lot easier. We still have to install these lower control arms, but that's no big deal. I mean, it's literally a couple bolts.
That's where we'll go right there.
Nice. So yeah, we just got them lined up, matched up. It'll make adjusting it easier. Just kind of
give me the other one.
taking a few steps out of the process.
I'll do that.
Yeah, it's better that they match anyway.
You got different size, different color. That's one.
Oh, the lock colors are different?
Yeah, a little different.
Interesting. Okay, so we got the lower control arms out. Got the airlift ones right here. We're just cutting off the zip ties, and then just gonna take some silicone lube and spray the insides right here.
Should we spray them without this and then stick this in? That way you have silicone in there around this part.
Yeah, we can. I mean, it's not gonna last, but we can.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're just gonna lube everything up and get it in.
Lube it up.
All right, so we ran into our first problem. I don't know if you can see this. These are fine threads, and the threads that are in here are coarse threads. So basically, whenever we would go to start to thread these in, they would start, but they wouldn't go in all the way. So we had to go to the hardware store, pick up some new bolts. No big deal, but still be aware that you may have to get new hardware even with the kit. Alright, so we got the back end about 90% done. We're just hooking up the air hoses now. we have them right here coming through this grommet, and then we just got some clamps. Kind of hold them in place. The lines, they move freely in between here, and they have a lot of room, so they're not going to rub. And then there you go. So that's what it looks like so far. All right, we got the driver's side out, getting rid of them race lands.
Yeah, get them cheap ass race lands to some good shit.
Go ahead now, I'll show you where we ran the line on the inside. So for the fronts, we're gonna come right here, behind the seat, under the carpet. And then there's a grommet that we pulled out right here, and it feeds in through the bottom. And what we did was we just drilled a hole straight through to the bottom, and then we're gonna come up behind the fender liner, and I'm gonna mount it to the I don't know, to the body right here, and then come up, follow the brake line, and then it'll connect about right here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what that looks like whenever we get there. All right, so we got the front bag in. One of the other problems that we ran into is that the camber adjustment is underneath the strut tower, so that's fun. So yeah, if you're installing airlift on a Mazda Speed 3, be prepared for that.
Alright, so you're done right here?
Yeah.
Except for the mount that goes right here?
Yeah, we just need to pull that one line back. Getting it kind of cleaned up right now. But yeah, pretty lengthy process.
It definitely wasn't easy.
Not at all.
Not like they say.
Yeah, as you can see, we ran it through this grommet right here, and then we had it coming through the cabin, and then back through the hatch, and then we ran it underneath, came up,
and make sure you still hand torque moves.
right here.
Oh.
And
I can see how you can put up that.
there's plenty of slack for these to move. No biggie, it's not rubbing.
Till
So-
it's turn.
I think we're golden right here. All right, we got all 4 wheels back on.
Up, down. Set max pressure.
It's waiting for the pressure. It's waiting for the tank to fill up.
Down.
Still gotta drill everything down, but I'm gonna see if it works first. Oh, there goes the back. Cool. So I guess we need to raise the back and lower the front.
How hard does it go over the back?
Like tucks tires.
Yeah, still. Yeah. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. What? Keep going?
34 and 35.
Alright, stay right there. So that's as low as the front will go, Todd?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm figuring it out. What's that? Oh, that's out. That's out.
It's doing something. Alright, so we're adjusting the height in the front. We couldn't get it to air out all the way to the ground. So basically what we did
Oh, the small one? Small
is we took the wheel off and we loosened the lock collar and basically undid the pinch clamp for the base of the strut and just, you know, twisted the shock body all the way up until, you know, we got to the specific height that we wanted to get at. We, on the other side, were 1 7/16 inches from the top.
Cool. Almost cool.
So pretty dumped.
3/4.
Looks good. Next we're gonna set it on the ground and recalibrate, and then when we can make it do fancy stuff with it.
I'm gonna call Raleigh.
What'd you do, bro?
I didn't do anything.
So yeah, and like snapped. Good times. All right, so luckily one of the auto shops over here, what is that, O'Reilly? Whatever, who cares? One of those guys has it, so we're gonna go pick it up. All right, so we got that end link put on. Got it jacked back down. Yeah, it's pretty much dumped. So we're gonna recalibrate it now, and yeah, I'll try to film as much cool stuff as I can. It's really dark right now. Yeah, it does. It lowers it, but it just like doesn't like dump it. You know what I mean?
Well, you probably have to have that shit all the way low on the thing.
Maybe let's try to mess with the presets.
Well, is it letting you drop?
Whoa! The back. It looks pretty good. Pretty good for some backyard bags, if I do say so myself. It's so awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. That's it. We got everything mounted in the back. Can't really see it because it's super dark. Presses right there. Tank. Module. Yep. You can totally see that. I know.
On the tank, it's all full of
Yeah. Right. It's
everything.
yeah. That's what it looks like.
Simple job.
Not bad. Pretty clean.
Oh, so you'll run dual
Yeah, I think it came out pretty clean.
Make sure you
Yeah,
Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. See you on the next one.